too late, baby. Why is that doing that? Because I know I fixed them thumbnails. Dang, we was on the live this morning for over an hour. It didn't seem like it. Anywho, Grand Rising, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is to and for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you, your love, support, like, shares, comments, subscriptions, memberships, super chats, gifts, and all of that. Okay. We're gonna do our topic for tonight. Or what is your perspective of love and why topic, okay? Which is always a topic in regards to love and matters of the heart. Okay, sometimes it could be about self-love. Hey, Sebastian. And sometimes it could be about your love for others. Friends, family, your lover, whatever the case may be. Just take what may resonate and leave it. Or don't. That's up to you. Okay? Visit the playlist section. If you are new here, visit the playlist section. That's where everything can be found. Okay? Y'all, I know I'm looking a little raggedy, and I'm okay with it. Because I was just trying to finish some stuff I'm working on. And baby, listen, I looked at the time, and it said 9 o'clock. I was like, what? I promise I sat at my desk at like 4. It might have been a little before 4 o'clock. I sat at my desk to start working on what I'm working on. And I'm still not done because my little perfectionist is just critiquing everything. Everything gotta be it's just gotta be right. It gotta be right. Because if you get it right the first time, you don't have to go back and forth and do it over and do it over and do it over and do it over and do it over. You know, so you do it right the first time, baby, you got it. It may seem a little perfectionist, but I don't care. Okay. Hello, iOS. I'm Baba. Hello, Ink. Well, thank you, darling. iOS and Baba. Okay. I like it. Big Boss Dog. You said your intro. I saw that. I saw it. So like I said, if you're new here, definitely visit the playlist section. Okay, everything is listed in the playlist section for you guys' convenience, not for mine. Okay. If you see anything on my channel that looks like a reading, please don't email me and ask me to do a reading for you because I don't offer readings, okay? I do not currently offer readings, okay? I used to do readings, yes, I did. But I don't offer readings. I do, however, offer one-on-one spiritual coaching sessions, okay? And the price does not change. It's the same all year. I said it at the beginning of the year, and it stays that way. The only price difference is for my members because it's discounted for my members and my members only, my YouTube members, okay? So FYI, And the price is $55 per hour. FYI. Okay, so it doesn't change. It doesn't go up. It doesn't go down. It's what it is. Okay. Enchanted Star. Grand Horizon Love. Hello, Oscar. Be real. What's going on? I did have the music on and I turned it off. Hey, Brian. I just got here, Enchanted Star. We've been on here 5 minutes. That's it. I just got here. Hello, Justin Carmichael. You don't hear your intro? What's your intro? What's your intro music? I done spoiled y'all with the music. Oh my goodness. Just know that video we did last night, I've been editing it all day. All day. Y'all, it was like 50 or more songs in that video. That's probably the most it's ever been. But, oh my goodness. Well, you made it here first, honey. You made it here first. In the beginning this time, not the end. Okay. So, y'all, our topic tonight, okay? And if you're new here and you don't know, I do a prayer list every week. Every 7 days, I do a prayer list. I don't need to know nothing about you. You can just say, put me on the list, okay? And I'll put you on the prayer list. It goes in my prayer box for 7 days, and I switch it out every 7 days. It's a new prayer list, okay? FYI, all right? Yeah, I don't need to know your situation. If you don't feel comfortable leaving it in the comments, you can email me and ask me to put you on the prayer list. That's fine too. Okay, the email is in the description section. If you're interested in one-on-one spiritual coaching sessions, you can email me for details. Okay, all right, all right. And those are done via Zoom. Okay. If you would prefer to do them on YouTube, a one-on-one live session, that's fine too. That's completely up to you. All right. Y'all both came in not too far behind each other. So our topic tonight is loving on you. Loving on yourself. Okay? Loving on yourself. How are you loving on you? Okay? Hey, Michael Bradley, what's going on? Chris Miguel, you said, nope, I believe in real power. So do you feel there's no power in you loving on yourself? Because please let me know. Inquiring minds. I'm glad you're back too, Michael. Yes. Yes. Oh, you feel there's no power in you loving on yourself. Why? Why do you feel that way? I really want to know. You said, but it's important to love ourselves. It is important to love ourselves. But there's definitely power in you loving yourself. In a few different ways at that. Yeah. See, loving on yourself can look like your boundaries that you set, for example, for yourself in regards to others, having access to you. Okay. You can limit the access that others have to you. That's a part of you loving yourself. That's also a part of you holding on to your own power. Okay. That's also a way that you don't give your power to others. Limit the access that you allow to yourself. That's just one way. Okay. I-90 West. What's going on, honey? What's going on, honey? So, hold on. Follow up to Misty. How often do you feel rejected by the world? It sounds unrelated, but it's super isn't. How often do you feel rejected by the world? So, Sebastian, you came for pound cake. Shut up. Sebastian. So, to answer your question, me personally, I feel you can only feel rejected by the world depending on what you think about yourself and your movement, how you move throughout life, right? Because I'm one of them, if one door closes, another one opens type of mindset. So no matter what rejection it is, I always look at it as a form of protection, because if you're rejected from something, 9 out of 10, you don't want it anyway. So I really believe, me personally, it's all about perspective. It's all about how you see things. It's all about how you view things. But I personally, it's not, no. Mm-mm. Okay, not my issue. Hey, Laura. You came for the pound cake. Well, I didn't bring it. Oh, hey, Jeffrey. Thanks. I seen it coming. Oh, Sebastian, you right. Hold on, let me pin that in the comment, because, honey, you right about that. Sebastian said, well, we ain't gonna say the first part. The most important part of what he said in this comment, okay? Because I don't want y'all to miss it. Someone who doesn't love themselves begins to alienate themselves from the world and turn victim. That's a fact. That is true. And then it's almost, well, it's not almost. It becomes a protection mechanism. Okay. It's a way that people choose to protect themselves. And, rightfully so. But at the same time, y'all know what's good. My bad. I apologize. I just had to see what that was, because, y'all, listen. I've been editing stuff and doing stuff all day. Not just on my channel for my business stuff. this has been a lot. So I had to see what that was, but it was just my edits going through and being approved. So I know. I just had to check and see. Time, what's going on? Well, Chris, yes, that's true too, Sebastian. Depression is a prison that people build for themselves. So, so Chris, you said there's no power in you loving yourself. Okay? That's what you said, right? I'm going back up. Hold on. Dang, y'all gonna make me get serious tonight. I thought I wasn't gonna have to get that serious tonight, but I see it's gonna be one of them nights. I see it coming. I see it coming. And then, but what got me is the part where you said you believe in real power, and then you said there's no power in loving yourself. That's real power. There's real power in loving yourself. Because what you're not gonna do is allow others to mistreat you or misuse you in any way whatsoever when you love yourself. There's significant power that comes with loving yourself. Right, you said you believe in real power. Yeah, the chat go like that sometimes. Everybody be here and there, a little bit of everywhere. Yes, that's what I was getting ready to ask too, Enchanted Star. So she said, what is the real question is, what is your definition of real power? No, don't digress. This is not, we not, it's not an argument. This is what we do. This is what our chat is for. We share insight, we share wisdom, we share perspectives, we share knowledge. So each one teach one, honey. It's an open, safe space for us to share our thoughts, beliefs, and I'm not religious, so everybody is welcome on my platform to share what they believe, or if they want to share why they believe. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Yes, I agree. 100%, Chris, Miguel. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah. But in order for you to get to know God and to really know where the Holy Spirit is, you got to have love for yourself. You have to reach a certain level of self-love for you to really get to know God for yourself and within yourself, because God is love and love is God. So if you don't love yourself, there's no power in you not loving yourself. There's significant power in you loving yourself. Because when you love yourself, you're going to want to get to know yourself, right? You're going to want to know yourself. You're going to want to elevate in who you are as an individual, right? You're going to want to walk in your authenticity and you're going to feel great about it, right? So when you love yourself and you get to know yourself and you reach a certain level in your spiritual walk, or as I like to call it, your God walk, honey, once you reach that level of self-love, you reach a certain level of power. That power that you mentioned in God, I'm just saying, it's all I tell you. Might be new here, so what I tell people all the time, this topic we having right now is also a part of divine oneness, all things working together. Your self-love, that God love, because that's self-love. Come on, I ain't gonna go too far into it because I don't want this to turn into me preaching, as my viewers like to call it. But once you reach that level of self-love, you have that God love. That's that power. That's that significant power that you hold. That comes from you loving yourself first. It's the same as you having to go within to heal, to do whatever work you need to do, introspective work, whatever it may need to be for you to grow better in who you are as an individual. Significant power comes with that. Very significant power comes with that. And chances start, you silly. Randy Roth, hello there. Hello again, Purple Teddy Bear. Hey, Christopher Green. Spiritual walk in God, all things working together. Yes, all things working together. That's divine oneness. Divine oneness. All things work together. All things are meant to work together for your good, for your betterment, to help you elevate in your spiritual walk or your God walk. Okay? You can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because let me tell you something. You're going to have to love yourself enough. Now, I ain't saying fully. You may not fully be able to love yourself until you experience, or unless you experience their real power. Okay? However, you're going to have enough love for yourself, because it's at that level is you caring enough to want to go within to do the work. It's you caring enough to want to get to know what's going to help you grow better. It's you caring enough to want to grow in God and get to know God for yourself and within yourself. Because if you don't get to know God for yourself and within yourself, you're never going to know who God is. You will never know. You will never know. You got to get to know God for yourself and within yourself for you to actually know who God is. Truly. But I digress. Good afternoon, Andy Morgan. It's evening. Here it's 9:43 p.m. where I am. Hey, Netro. Hello, nature farmers. I like it. You said, but if all is one, isn't that the same? Hello, Brittany. Oh, thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. Well, green, I love you too more, Denny's. Y'all silly. Let me go back up. I feel like I missed something. Hello, the Bluetooth device is connecting. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Oh, I appreciate that. But don't thank me. You bring yourself closer to God. I don't do that. That's the you thing. Thank God for that. Thank yourself for that. I don't do nothing at all. I just do what I'm told and guided to do. Travell Stewart, that's so irrelevant. We did not. I am single and I don't mingle, nor am I interested in mingling. Y'all know what's so funny? Earlier today, I was in the meat market and this guy just like, I don't know, he looked like he seen me and was like the look on his face, and I was like, okay. And I just was laughing because it was funny. Oh boy, it was funny. The look on his face was priceless. And he kept turning around looking at me. He just kept turning around looking at me. And I'm like, okay, let me walk in another direction. But the meat market is only so big. So the man walked out the store. He was done. He checked out. And by the time I was walking up to the register to check out, he was walking back in the store, still looking at me. You would have thought he saw a ghost the way he was looking at me. Or maybe he saw an angel. I don't know. You know, he could have seen a couple of my angels walking around with me on my shoulders because they be moving and grooving with me. But it was so funny the way that man was looking at me. And then he stopped me after I finally got out the store. He said he forgot to get something. That was his reason to come back in the store. But he kept looking at me. I was like, this man just gonna keep looking at me. And I'm in my mind, I'm saying this man just gonna keep looking at me, and I'm just laughing. Cause I knew he was gonna say something to me, so I'm like, okay, let's see what he say. Sure enough, when I walked up out that store, that man was looking for me. I was already in the car. He looking around the parking lot, looking for me. I said, this is funny. It was just hilarious to watch somebody watch me and look for me. It was crazy. And he said something. He was like, you. The man didn't know what to say. I don't know. Why are men like that? Why y'all don't know what to say to women? He was so nervous, but it was so funny. I-90 West, honey, always. Because I don't play no games. Not none. Not none. They'd be a fool to even try me. A fool indeed. And I walk heavy. I'm talking about so heavy. in my protection and in my covering. Heavy. They'd be fool. They'd be a fool to try me, I'm telling you. Well, hello, Flores from Southern California. Greetings to you, and I am doing well. I hope you are doing well. You said you said you will pull up. Okay. Lord. I love it. Okay, now at least somebody willing to pull up for me. I be having to pull up for myself, but I don't mind and will every time. Yeah, yes, indeed. Yeah, but I spoke to the man. I did speak to him because he spoke to me. He, so I spoke to him, and then he looked at me because he looked a little disappointed because he was like, "Can I take you out? Can we go have a drink or something sometimes? What days you free?" I'm talking about he was coming so fast with it. And I'm like, he don't know what to say. He didn't know what to say. It was hilarious. You got to know what to say when you, because I'll laugh. I'll laugh. You got to, you know, if you going to look at me that long, know what you going to say when you come in my way, because I'm going to laugh. If I can, because I'm going to be able to tell if I can, baby, listen, I am who I am. And I read energy very well. Very well. Your energy going to be screaming at me. Your spirit is going to speak to me. So I'm going to know. But I still let people be who they are. Because why not? We are human or somewhat human at the end of the day. So I let people be who they are. It was funny. Yes, he was I-90 West. Yes, he was. But he was a little disappointed because I handed him one of my business cards and he said, he was like, "So you gonna hand me a business card?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" You know? I mean, hey. Yeah, it was hilarious. He was nervous than a mug. Y'all funny. The thing on the Muppets. What? Man, what? I know who that is. I know what you're talking about. Man, I swear it's time for me to move. I feel like I need to be in a bigger city. And you know what's crazy about that? I don't even like cities. I love being in the country. I love country. I love rural areas. Like, I love it. Love it. Love it. I don't even, but I'm talking about just to mingle with people and get to know people and stuff. Yeah. I think I-90 West is my He my most reckless moderator, I thought. Blessings and blossoms to everyone here in chats. We love the conversations, respectfully spoken and shared. Here is where we all learn as a community of minds in spirit of the Most High. Okay. It changed the star. I'm about to pin that comment, honey. I could have turned that into a song. You said Callie would love me. I've heard that before. But would I love Callie? Is the question. You said we can sing it. Hello, Steve Perryman. I am doing wonderful, darling. How are you? And thank you for asking. Sebastian, ain't no telling what we're going to be doing in the next 2 seconds. Roderick? Is your name Roderick? 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 I got a cousin with your name. The whole name, buddy. Nah, baby, he ain't from Baton Rouge. Nah. Y'all got the same name, though. VIA Concord. Scream these. I'm not screaming. It's 9:56 p.m. If I scream, my whole neighborhood is going to hear me scream. And I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that for no subscribe. If you subscribe, you subscribe. And I appreciate you very much. If you don't, you don't. And I still appreciate you because you left a comment. Either way, you know. Either way. You said, where am I from? I'm in Ohio. Oh, I-90 West, you didn't see the painting? I got to touch it up and put the gloss on it. I was going to do it today, but I was so busy. I was so busy. And then I thought I was going to finish it when I got home. Do the gloss after I got home. I didn't do it after I got home. I ended up sitting at my desk and working on my business stuff. Listen, I done had this business since 2020, right? One of them I've had since 2020. The other one I've had since 2022. When I say a roller coaster ride, baby. But one thing about it, it's been a hell of a learning process. You know, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, what to do, what not to do, how not to do, marketing things and all of that is a heck of a process, you know? But Yes, a learning process indeed. Yes. Especially when you do everything yourself. Baby, I'm talking about it's a process of on top of a process on top of a process. I'm in the process of trying to get my children, let's put y'all skills to great use. Because they all got a special, unique quality about them that's beneficial. And y'all can do y'all thing and keep Anywho, but I did finish the painting. I gotta I can handle it. I've been handling it this long, on top of parenting, on top of life be life, and on on top of everything else I do. So it's not just those things. I do a lot, y'all. And when I that is no exaggeration. I do a lot. And a lot of people always ask me, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do so much stuff? I don't know. I don't know. And it's not like I'm boom 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 boom. No, I don't know. I just stay organized. I That's my mindset, is organization. So I organize things and just go with the flow. If something happened, something just happened. If I need to take a step back, I need to take a step back. But I ain't about to drive myself up a wall trying to figure some stuff out. Okay, I'm gonna do what I need to do when I need to do it and go from there. Okay, whatever I need to let go of, I'm gonna let go of it. But baby, now I ain't gonna lie though, the a good decision that I did make earlier this year was resigning from my other job. Even though it all happened in a abrupt way that I didn't like, I had to do what I had to do, right? So me resigning from that position and taking another career path, it was necessary because it gave me more time for my own businesses and my own stuff that I do and got going on. So it helped me organize stuff even better. So I wasn't mad, baby. You said sounds like too much stress. My body ain't stressed out. I don't do stress. I don't do stress. If something gonna stress me, it's gonna be my 16-year-old. That's the most stress I'm gonna have. That's it. That's all. And that stress gonna last maybe 20 minutes. I'm good at releasing and letting things go. I'm a solutions type of person. So I don't allow things to bother me. I don't allow things to play on my mental. I don't allow things to frustrate me for too long or irritate me for too long or stress my body out. No, I need to be the best me that I need to be to get done. That's what it is for me. So I always got a solution, period. It's always a solution. I'm a solutions type of person. That's just that's what it is. That's just what it is. Laura, I'll try. You gotta be a blessing to others. Some way, somehow, some shape, some form, some fashion. You gotta be a blessing to others. I try to do what I do because I've had others be a blessing to me. In some ways, some shape, some form, some fashion. So everyone has their own way of blessing others, or assisting others, or however, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. But anywho, I did finish the painting last night, right? I need to put the gloss on it because I didn't put the gloss on it. I didn't touch up the light spots yet. I'll get to it eventually. Eventually, it'll get done. Okay. So I'm gonna show it to y'all from every angle. I showed it this morning on the video, but I'm gonna show it to y'all from every angle, and I wanna know if y'all can see what I see in it. Lip gloss. What? I'm talking about the gloss for the paint. I don't even wear lip gloss. Man, too much. Nope, it's not raining. It was beautiful today. The temperature was nice. It was just calm, relaxing. It was beautiful today. Sun was shining. Okay, so I'm talking about paint gloss, I-90 West, okay? So I'm going to show it to y'all from every angle, right? When I look at it from certain angles, I see eyes, I see face, I see, it gave me DNA vibes. I don't really want to explain. I really don't want to explain what I mean by that. The names that I received to name this, because of course I go off my intuition and especially when I do paintings that I don't plan on doing, I just let the paintbrush do what it do. But the names that did I write them down? Let me see in this notebook. Whew, I don't feel like flipping through no pages. The names. So one name I was gonna name it was Black History Month. The other name was Bowl of Fire. The other one was Rooted Passion. Let me look. I think that's what it was. Rooted Passion. I like Rooted Passion because I know why I heard that name, but that's the one I like. But I'm going to show y'all, okay? I like it this way. Okay, even though I gotta fix it. I like it that way. But I also like it. Is it this way? I also like it this way. But I'm gonna show y'all all the ways. This way. I don't like it this way. I don't. It don't strike me. This way. This way. And that way. So I gotta touch up some of the black areas, the orange. I'm gonna add some yellow to it because I left my yellow downstairs last night and I wasn't getting up to go downstairs to get it. So either I'm gonna do yellow because I put the gray in there. So yeah. I don't know. I just did whatever. I let the paintbrush do what it wanted to do. I didn't plan nothing on this canvas. None of it. Not the colors. I wouldn't have chose none of these colors. None of them. I might have used black, but it's very rare that I use black in a painting. This the only painting that I've done. No, this one got black. The lines on here I painted with black. But this is the only painting, that night sky with the stars and the moon. This the only painting that I use a lot of black. That's it. I definitely don't use purple in no paintings because I don't like purple. Don't use red. I don't like red. You know? I mean, as you can see, I used a lot of blue. But, yeah. Yeah, I like the orange. I want to add the yellow into the orange to make it look like a little fiery, but I'm going to touch it up and do, like kind of how my nails are. I don't know. Can y'all see them? Like they change colors. So they change from like a neon yellow to a bright, bright orange. Like brighter than the orange on that painting. So, hey, bro, man. Thank you, darling. My feet cold. I don't know why I ain't put on some footies or some socks. Frank Robinson. I'm never looking for a side nothing. I don't even look for the main. Ain't gonna look for him. He'll find me. He'll find me eventually. Millie Sean, I didn't do nothing with you. Your energy is disgusting. I don't know how they missed you. But don't worry, I just got you up out of there, honey. You're a goner. You gonna make me put some lip gloss on that painting and see what happened. Put my Carmex on that thing and see if it... You think it'll gloss it up a little bit? I don't know. Let me quit playing. Cause Alexa, volume up one. She playing Tupac and John B. No one should be affected by my sorrows. Each have their own. Okay. I love that, Enchanted Star. I prefer to share smiles, hugs, and love over my depressing waves. I love that. Enchanted Star, what? Baby, listen. I didn't see this comment. I see faces, eyes, and ancestors and everything. That's why I love you. Me too. It's hard not to. I don't. That's how my mind. I'm telling you. I could be outside looking at the trees, looking at a bush. I see eyes, faces, nose, a whole body structure. That's where this painting came from. And that's why I named it Ancestors Speak. Because when I painted that, it was during a full moon cycle. And my grandmother was on my mind so heavy. So I painted the tree. The green part is like hair. The actual tree part is like a body. The branches, they look like arms. I made them like arms. And the smaller branches that come off the longer branches are like fingers. You know, they look a little tentacle-ish. But you know, it's a body of water. It's a riverside. A body of water. It's a sidewalk on it with a grass. You know, stars under the moonlight. The moon reflects into the body of water. So that's how I ended up naming that Ancestors Speak. Now, years ago, this used to be one of my business logos. And I had never painted it. I had only drew it. I drew it out. And one day someone said, paint it. So I painted it. Painted it. The teardrops. You see that little right there? There's about 5 or 6 teardrops that go down. I'll pull them down one day and show y'all the whole picture, the full pictures. Because there's more to them than what you could see. And that one, that right there, that pink thing right there is a rose. And it's a vine around the eye. But that one, Aria, what's going on, honey? But yeah, that one is seeing beauty through the pain. That's what I named that painting. So, and it's a bow and arrow. It really reminds me of Sagittarius, and I'm a sun Sag, right? So, if you know the Archer, baby. So, it gives Sagittarius vibes with the bow and arrow, and the arrow goes straight through the eye. But you know, yeah, seeing beauty through the pain. Hey, Maurice. Hey, G-Man. Hello. Yes, the Archer. Oh, Ellison. Speedy, speedy recovery, darling. You don't need luck. You need prayers for a healthy recovery. Right, Arya. I was going to say it. I was going to say it, but I said I ain't going to even. He said something about that blue magic all night last night. We was on that live for 2 hours and 40 some minutes last night. Oh, I'm getting tired. I miss so many inside the others. My appetite for love is inside my hunger. You said, would you rather have a loyal man that's irresponsible or a man that provides but doesn't take accountability? Neither. Neither. I don't want either one. Miss Jordan, I don't want either one. They could stay right where they at. Because the loyal man, a man who takes accountability for his actions, he's going to be a loyal man. He's going to hold himself to a higher standard with integrity. I don't want neither one of them. You know. And when a man, ooh, baby, listen. When a man has integrity and holds himself accountable, he's responsible. He'll be responsible as well. A responsible provider at that. So I don't want either one of them. That's a settlement I don't want. Nah. They can keep it. Hey, Janor. William, let me hold something, cuz. What's going on? Good morning to you, darling. Good morning. Great rising. Right, Enchanted Star. Neither. It's a no. Do you believe that if a woman has to prove she can be a good wife, that a man should prove he is financially stable? A woman shouldn't be proven she's a wife to a man who's... Whoo, baby, listen. I'm going to breathe, Enchanted Star. Hold on. Hold up. Listen, right? Alexa, pause. Okay, William. Enjoy your day off, honey. Relax. Okay. So, Miss Jordan, right? One, I'm going to say one thing, right? I had to rub my eyes because I felt myself, I had to pause because I felt myself getting ready to go there. So I had to stop before I even got started. Yes, darling. Oh, it's wonderful. My way. Likewise. Whew. Let me go back to your question because I want to read this out loud. Because now I feel like this is something we touched on before or similar. You know, one though, let me tell y'all something. First, I'm going to answer one part of this first, right? A woman is a wife, not a woman. Let me rephrase that because there's a difference between a woman and a wife, right? So a wife is a wife before she gets married, before she becomes a wife, okay? So if you are a man who is financially stable and you are interested in a woman and you trying to see if she shouldn't have to prove herself because she should already come with the qualities that a wife possesses. Okay? She should already have the mindset of a wife. Okay? Especially if she talking about she wants you to wife her up. Especially if she's saying she wants to be a wife. Because a wife is more than just a title. A lot of people get caught up in the illusions of marriage, right? A wife, being a wife is more than just the title of, oh, I'm a wife, I'm married. It's more than a title. Okay, so yes, it's cute to be like, oh, I'm married. Because a lot of people be married and they cheat on their husbands. A lot of wives be married and they cheat on their person. Okay, so it's more than just, oh, I'm married. Oh, I'm a wife. Because there's a lot of women who are wives who are not married. Don't let it go over your head. But there's a lot of women who are not wives yet, I'll say that, and they are not married. Okay? There's a lot of women who are wives and don't care to be married. You know, it's, it's, and there's a lot of women who are married and who are not wives. Okay, so fellas, if you are financially stable and seeking a wife, make sure the woman is a wife before you wife her, before you marry her, before you give her that title. Make sure she's a wife with wife qualities, the type of wife qualities that you desire. Keyword, because every man does not desire the same exact things. You know, every man is different. One might want one thing, the other might want another, you know? So make sure the woman has the wife qualities that you desire. Because the wife qualities, the qualities that you may want in a wife, may not be the qualities another man may want in a wife. Okay? And ladies, make sure. Oh, wait, before I say this part, fellas, don't marry somebody that's not a wife and then complain about them not being a wife later. You knew that was a headache before you wifed them. You know before, you know. And I ain't talking about that type of headache, not even a headache, baby, because the headache is minor. You dealing with a migraine, something leading to an aneurysm, a brain aneurysm. Is just be careful. Just be careful. J Rock the Ride, honey. I would. Can you rephrase your question? I don't feel like using that many brain cells right now. I don't want to have to figure out your question. You know, I. Aria, you said you get what you attract. Not always. You attract what you attract, but whether you accept what you attract or not is completely up to you. Ancestor said, tell them. William, you said one of my exes hit me up after she got married with two other guys trying to link up. What? Crazy. You know what's crazy? People underestimate. Listen, y'all better quit underestimating these women. And no, I'm not saying every woman is like that, because every woman is not like that. But quit putting stuff past these women. You think because the woman is the mother of your child, or you think because the woman is a cute face, or you think because the woman say this and say that, and she might be, stroking your ego. She might be stroking your ego real good, okay? You better quit thinking that woman ain't gonna cheat on you. Oh, she wouldn't. Yes, she would. Yes, she would. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. And she gonna tell you whatever you want to hear that's gonna pacify the moment and let her keep doing whatever she doing. Yes, she will. You know how many men end up in marriages and then they end up taking care of kids for years? For years. That's not their kids. Not their kids. And this is people who get pregnant within a marriage. Baby. This lady done got pregnant within the marriage. Baby. And y'all together within this marriage. I ain't talking about no separation or none of that. No breakup, no separation, no on the verge of divorce. Y'all together. And you end up taking care of a child that's not yours for several years. Because you thought, because she was because y'all dog good now. Mm-mm. Listen, one thing about me, I ain't gonna do to nobody else what I don't want done to me. That's just me, though. Everybody ain't like that. And I know a lot of women. I'm talking about, I know more women that have cheated within a marriage than men. Crazy. It blows my mind. But it's facts. You know why? Because women good at it. Women are good at it. Yeah. Men, and this, I'm a woman telling y'all this. Take heed. I'm trying to tell you. You know why women are so good at it? Because it's easy. It's easy. It's very easy. So you better find you someone who don't care to live that lifestyle. Okay? Find you someone who embraces a union between, you know, that respects you. Because that's it right there. That's key. For your woman to respect you. Because if your woman respects you, she's not going to cheat on you. She ain't going to cheat on you. A woman that respects a man is not going to cheat on him. Not at no time, on no level. I don't care what nobody say. A woman that respects you and you treat her right, you good to her, she's not going to cheat on you. Mm-mm. A woman who does not respect you, not only will she cheat on you, she going to do a lot more because she don't respect you. But when a woman respects a man, a lot of things come with that. A lot of great things come with that. But if that woman don't respect you, you don't stand a chance at all. Don't think you do. And you will know. You will know if a woman respects you or not. You will know it. You just take the time, observe. Observe. Does she express gratitude? Does she show appreciation? How does she express gratitude and show appreciation? How does she show up for you? Is she supportive of you? And in what way is she supportive of you? Does she support the bull crap, the negativity, the low vibrational energy, does she feed your toxicity, or does she feed the better in you that helps you elevate, that helps you grow better? Just something to think about, okay? Because men definitely can play the game. Absolutely. Because I done had the game played on me several times. So it's a fact, William. Yeah. But like I say all the time, what goes around comes around. So you got to be mindful, because you can think you're getting away with something, baby. And then what, like ladies, for example, let me tell you, you think it's sweet, right? And you cheat on or play with that good man, right? Then you come across another man, possibly even the one you was cheating with. And this is where women mess it up, because we emotional by nature. And if you lack emotional intelligence, and if you lack emotional balance, you gonna mess it up. You gonna mess it up. You gonna choose the wrong person. Because you gonna get, when you having sex with a man, it's tend to be emotion. Some level of emotion is involved in that for women. Men can have sex with women with no emotional attachment, no emotional connection. Women, you can't do that. You're not created for that. So y'all think it be fun and games. And then you be like, oh, I'm going to leave him and go to him. Then you end up stuck looking crazy. You just got to be mindful. Be careful. And then men do it too. You know, some men get attached to the aesthetics and the physicalities, and it's whoo, absolutely, William. He said fools cheat. Yeah, fools cheat. Fools always slip up in one way or another. Absolutely. Male or female. Because you could be a fool woman. Men are just not the fools. Okay? Just FYI. Mystery King 777. He said, not a real man. A real man is man enough to be emotional because it's tied to passion. That, yes, Mystery King. But that part of the man, that's the part of the man who they carry their emotional intelligence in a way, baby. They carry that emotional intelligence. So, but men don't lead with their emotions. Real men or not, they're not going to make a decision based off of emotion. They're not going to do it. Not solely based off of emotion. It's not in their nature to do so. Now, a woman will make that mistake if she's not balanced in her emotions and if she lacks emotional intelligence. She will definitely make that mistake. Yeah. You're right, though. And a man's emotion is tied to his passion. Absolutely. That's a fact. Hello, Emma. Hey, Jocelyn. Oh, Johnny Appleseed. Bye. Emma, I appreciate you. Yeah. JJ1, you said, what is a real man? Yeah, I can only tell you what my perspective is of a real man. I can't tell you what a real man is because I'm not a real man, nor am I a man. So I can't tell you that. But you can ask any other man in this chat because I would love to know. But that's not a question that I can answer because I'm not a man. See, one thing about me, you said you forgot the cooking. You definitely got to be careful and mindful, Christopher Gray. One thing about me, I can't tell you too much about a man. I can't. I know it might seem that way, but I can only tell you from my perspective. I can't tell you too much about a man because I'm not a man. So you got to ask a man, you know? I have male friends who are great men. I might have to have one of them come on my channel and we do a chat and we do a whole chat session on real men, what a real man is. You said real man identifies with the moment and knows how to be in that moment. Okay, now. You said don't be a girl's friend. As a man, they just use you. A bar, that's how you feel? I don't use my male friends at all. I don't even ask them for anything. Never. And you know what's interesting? They tend to ask me, do I need anything? I mean, for the most part, they know I do my thing. So, you know. Okay, now, come on, William, with the comments. William said, a real man, disciplined, soft with the vulnerable, babies, children, and elderly. Ooh, okay now. But still dangerous enough to take a life if need be. Honorable, leading by example, long-term thinker. I like it. I pinned it in the comment section in case y'all missed it. I pinned it. I pinned that thing up there. Pinned it up there. Yeah. A bar, if you allow a woman to use you, that's a you issue. That's a you problem. And understood that you may not know that they are using you right away, right? However, you don't allow others to misuse you and mistreat you. But I'm going to tell you this. Every one of us, all of us, are here to be used. So being used is not the problem. Being misused, that's the problem. That's the issue. When you allow others to misuse you, that's the issue. You asked, what are your friendships? I didn't see that question. I didn't see that question at all, honey. Let me go back up because maybe I'm tripping. Cause what I miss? The Baltimore perspective. I didn't even see you pop in, honey. Hey, 60 grit. I didn't see you neither. Yeah. Elijah said a real man puts God first. Yeah. A bar. What you said was don't be a girl's friend as a man, they just use you. That's what I was responding to. But I do see after that you said, so what is the friendship based on? Okay. The friendship that I have with my male friends are based on change. Just sum it up in one word. Because that's what it is. Change. Helping others change. Helping others be productive in life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it may be a little more, but you know, just to sum it up. You said, do I sing? Sometimes. Professionally? No. You said you'll be single before somebody use you again, as you should. Say before someone misuses you. Okay? Because I'm telling y'all, we are all here to be used, but in the right ways. You don't allow yourself to be misused, and you don't allow others to misuse you. Okay? You don't do that. How long we been on here? An hour and a half, baby. My bed is calling for me. I can hear it calling me. My bed calling me. The poets. Okay. Drop a poem. Are you a poet? I love poetry. Steve Boyce said, real men are well balanced in everything they do. God first, family, health, wealth. Always lead, never follow, and never let others walk over you. Okay. One thing though, I'm going to say this, Steve. One thing. In order to lead, you have to follow. Every great teacher has a teacher. Every great leader has had a great teacher or leader. So, but I understand. You said there's a group called Boys to Men, not Boys to Real Men. That's hilarious. You was just saying that. Was you? There's plenty of real men who are followers of some very wise men they follow though. Okay now. Can I tell you what a real woman is? Every woman is different. I feel like personally, only a man could tell you what a real woman is. Every woman is different. I might think a real woman is one thing. Somebody else might think a real woman is something else. But if you've ever watched me go on one of my little rants about these heifers, you know. I love women. We are amazing. But we can be something else. It's very disappointing at times. And then a real woman, though. So let me tell y'all how I feel about a real woman and a real man thing. A woman is a woman and a man is a man. Okay? Now, you could be a good woman or a good man, but a woman is a woman and a man is a man. The only thing that would make you not a quote unquote real woman or real man is if you're a fake one. That's how I see it. That's why I said in the beginning, I don't want to share my perspective on that because it'll take us down another rabbit hole. William, okay, now that's called a virtuous woman. We call that woman a virtuous woman, a woman of integrity. Okay. A woman of grace, a woman of patience, a woman of peace. Absolutely not. She's not going to jeopardize her relationship with her man. And she for sure, but damn sure, is untouchable. Yes, indeed. See, but as I said, a woman is a woman and a man is a man. So I would just call that a good woman. Because every female who identifies as a woman, naturally born, okay, no shade to anyone. We're talking about real men and real women here, okay? So I love y'all, all right? But that's just what it is. Like, yes, Bubba Smith, come on now. That Proverbs 31. Yeah, the virtuous woman, baby. But yeah, a woman of grace, patience, peace, kindness, generosity. Yeah, love, genuineness, compassion, sincerity. Who is supportive, who shows up when necessary. And we can't say if necessary because it's always necessary. Good night, Laura. Music fan, you said God ain't real. Okay. God ain't real for you. And if that's okay for you, that's okay for you, honey. William, you silly. Don't start. Y'all had me laughing so hard this morning. Man, my side was hurting so bad when I got off this live. I'm telling you. You said it's hard sometimes. Why is it hard? What do you find hard about it? A woman, biologically speaking, born with genitalia, female reproductive organs such as uterus, enchanted star. I'm gonna just put my Carmex on and shut up. Life can be hard sometimes. Life is also what you make it all the time. It's all about perspective and how you choose to see things, how you perceive things, how you choose to grow or not grow. Because not growing or not taking actions or choosing not to grow, it's still a choice. You still have free will. So things may not go Things might not go as you would like them to. They may not go your way or in your favor temporarily. We just talked about this the other day. When things don't go your way, how you want them to go, it's okay. It's actually okay. But it's all about how you deal with that. That makes it hard or makes it easy or makes it complicated. It's not what you go through, it's how you get through it and the things that you do while you're going through things. That's what determines whether life is hard or not. He said, though you cry, you've been wronged. Most of us have been wronged and have cried about it. And that's still okay. It's still okay. Yeah, Victor Goodwine. I don't like dry lips, but you know, it's not for you to point out. Okay, now, William said, no one leaves without being challenged. It's all about how we move in spite of said challenge. Absolutely. Absolutely. Last week on my channel, I broke down how we're given the option of the path we want to choose for ourselves, okay? And oftentimes, the decision we have to make in regards to choosing the path for ourselves, we may not know what's on the path ahead that we're going to choose. So this is where you choosing based off faith. You blindly, okay? Because faith is believing in what you can't see, okay? Faith is believing in what you can't see and what you don't know is ahead, okay? That's you taking action in spite of, okay? You taking a leap in spite of, all right? So, right, some quit and some don't. So I-90 West, I like that. He said we can only see to the corner God sees around the corner. Faith. I like that. I like that. You have to go through it to get to it. It makes you appreciate having it. Oh, Steve, come on now. I love a great challenge. Without them, well, some are tests, some are dangerous and not to be taken. We are sometimes bored with what we accomplish. It's true. How often do you wear your chakra bracelet? Daily. One I made and the other one was given to me. Yep, this one has all types of different stones on it. I made that one. The other one was given to me. The one I made, I wear it every day. So, absolutely, Christopher Green. My pleasure. So, music fan, it's not. Last week when I broke down the, what did I use? I believe I used my dad. I use my dad as an example, right? Because that's what I think about when I think about the path, choosing the path, right? Because my dad had a choice to choose one path or choose another path. And we all have a choice on what path we choose, right? So he chose the path of darkness and destruction, right? Free will, absolutely. We all have free will to choose the path we want to choose. But one of those paths is going to come with more challenges, more obstacles, more heartbreak, more it comes with more, a lot more than you may want to endure. And you just kind of got to navigate your way through it. So when you're presented the opportunity to choose your path again, because you will get the opportunity to choose your path again. So once you're given the opportunity to choose your path again, are you going to choose that narrow path, or are you going to choose the path of darkness and destruction that comes with severe and significant consequences, lessons, tests that you're not going to want to endure? It's going to be hard, but we all have free will. So it's up to you. My son getting ready to get off of work, y'all. Hello, CJ Tuesday. Enchanted Star. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, take your time and navigate through your path. Navigate. Listen, it's Christopher Green. As I'm saying it, you typing it, it pop up. Navigate art. Listen, Christopher Green said, navigate our narrow path to freedom. Absolutely. That narrow path leads you to freedom, but that narrow path is your path. I got a post. Go check out the community section on my channel. There's a photo with a finger and lights, and it's that narrow path, but I typed up a whole message that I put on there. But that narrow path is that path of light, love, and healing. Okay? It doesn't come with it does not come with so many challenges. It does not come with so many obstacles. Yes, it comes with lessons and it comes with tests, but I promise you, you'll go through them with ease. You'll go through them with ease. Because if you've already taken the path at one point, if you've already taken the path of darkness and destruction, you're going to easily be able to navigate that path of light because you already made those choices that led you down that dark path. So it's all about learning, growing better. But it's a process. It's a process. And it's really you learning how to navigate the path. Sound like a damn video game, but baby. For real. You said, what if you take the path between them? Too far under. I don't feel like there's a path between. You either gonna choose the path of light and or a path of dark. There is no path in between. And then you can say it's a path of one thing or another, but At the end of the day, that's what it is, a path of light and a path of darkness. The in between you talking about is learning how, yes, William. Dang, y'all coming with the comments before I can even get the words out. Just tell me I'm talking too slow tonight. But William said between equals confused. Yes, that's where your confusion is. But like I tell y'all, you gotta have balance in your light and dark. That eliminates the confusion. That eliminates the the mental conflict and you being in your head all the time and you not knowing what's this, what's that, what's for you, what's not for you. You'll be able to discern situations and people and circumstances a little better than before. Okay? So, yes, like William said, the in between is confusion. You said we are a working process for success. Okay, I like that. Can't be lukewarm. Okay, now, Steve boy, you better say that. Ain't no lukewarm. You said, how can you have balance if you have to pick a side? So let me tell you, we all have light and dark energy. All of us. You, what you say, picking a side, you choosing your path is either you gonna move in this energy of light or you're gonna move in the energy of darkness, right? Now, even if you move in your light, this is where the balance kicks in. Even if you move in your light, say you have to say you gotta tap into the darkness, because we all have light and dark energy, high and low vibrational energy. We all do. The end goal is to balance it out. So you won't walk around with the mental conflict. Okay? But you taking your time to walk that path and you choosing to walk that path of light every now and then to protect yourself, to defend yourself, or protect those you love, it may cause you to step into that dark energy. And so be it, right? However, it's the balance. You got to have balance so that you're not always in that darkness. You don't have to pull out that dark energy. Now, walking your path of light, for example, this would be you on a healing path, okay? A path of growth, a path of forward movement, a path of elevation. That's what that is. You growing better. You learning the lessons, okay? You're not just repeating the same cycles. You learning the lessons, not repeating the same cycles. You walking the path of darkness is you not learning the lessons. You constantly repeating cycles of destruction over and over again. You going through the same conflicts over and over again. Your mental is conflicted, which is causing you to make decisions that you probably shouldn't be making. But nonetheless, it all turns into a lesson. Okay? But catch me when I got a little moment. you you said are not wanting to learn, right? Yeah, you got to be willing to learn to walk that path, the healing path. You got to be willing to learn. Even in the path of darkness, you still have to learn lessons. You still gonna go through tests. They just gonna be a little worse. It's gonna seem a little harder. You still gonna go through them, but choosing your light path, that healing path, and you doing the work consistently, you working on yourself consistently, you working on balancing out your energy and balancing things out for yourself, it gets lighter for you. Less challenges, less obstacles. Will you still have them? Absolutely, because you're going to be tested on that path a lot. You're going to get tested a lot on that path. You're going to be tested by temptation. You're going to be tested by low vibrational energies. You're going to be tested by darkness, because light attracts everything. Everything. So the light you walk in, the light you move in, you're going to attract that darkness to your light. Is what it is. Light attracts everything. So balance your energy, balance your light and your dark, balance your higher and low vibrational self. Okay? Because you're not going to eliminate your low vibrational self. That's not real. That's not realistic. You coming up out of your low vibrational self or your low vibrational energy is what helps you elevate. It's what helps you grow better. So you're not going to completely eliminate it. It's always going to be there. But you're going to have it in check. And you're going to be able to balance it out to where it doesn't affect your life in a negative way. It doesn't cause you to make decisions and choices based off things that have nothing to do with you being a better individual. Okay? You said darkness is your only friend. I bet it's not. I guarantee it's not. I guarantee you have a friend in light. I bet you that. I know that. Because, honey, let me tell you, when I was younger, I thought darkness was my only friend. I thought darkness was my only friend. Yeah. And because I thought that, I was mean as hell for no reason. I'm talking about me. What? I was so mean when I was younger. Well, I can't say for no reason. There's a lot of anger build up from stuff I went through as a child. But as I got older and started to heal those things and heal those past traumas, you learn how to deal with life differently. But it always starts with you going within. You got to see what's really the issue. What's the core of the issue? That's the only way you can fix it. That's the only way you can heal it. So if you choose not to do that, no, you're not going to fix it. And you're going to assume that darkness is your only friend. Because that's all you're going to know. So what do you allow yourself to know? It matters. You said in darkness. In darkness, you go through the sacrifices you didn't know would hurt you. It's the worst hurt you could ever think of. Listen. Enchanted Star said, in darkness, you go through the sacrifices you didn't know would hurt you. It's the worst hurt you could ever think of. Yes, it is. It's the worst hurt that you will ever experience is when you're in your darkness. You're going to experience the worst pain you've ever felt in your darkness. And that's your shadow side. You know, a lot of people don't want to do the shadow work because it's hard. It is not easy. It's hard. And it hurts because you have to really face yourself. You have to be accountable for self. and you actually have to do the work. You always in darkness because you allow yourself to be there. It's a comfort for you. 9 out of 10, it's a comfort for you. You'll find your way out. Y'all listen. I done yawned too many times. I'm about to go. Listen. No. Too many times. You said we are all experiencing as tiny particles of the Most High, learning how to be. Yes, Lord. Each moment, a different interaction, like equations being figured out to the one whole source of life, love, and heart. Oh, goodness gracious. Enchant the star, I love that. I love that. You said, do I have some bracelets for sale? You gonna have to wait and see. I have a lot of things for sale. They're going on my website. That's what I've been doing all day, trying to update my website and do all my stuff, get everything organized, because I have a deadline that I want to meet. And no, didn't nobody give me the deadline. I give myself deadlines. That's just how I stay organized and structured. If I don't give me a deadline, who gonna give it to me? So I've been working my butts off to try to meet my deadlines. So, yeah. Yeah. I got my, it's not just bracelets that I got though. Absolutely not. It's not just bracelets. But I have my prayer oil, a massage oil, a spray, my candles. Lord, yes. My book. I'm excited. I've been trying to hold my tongue about it, but baby, hard work. You hear me? Hard work. So, yes. And all my items that I make them myself. Everything I make myself. Handcrafted to help you refocus, cleanse, rejuvenate, and replenish your energy so that you can refocus. Okay? So, absolutely. The oil y'all see me use, my prayer oil, y'all done seen me rub it on my hands before. But this is my one that, this is the one I use when I get dressed. So I got to refill the bottle because as you can see, it's almost gone. But after I get dressed, well, before I get dressed, when I get out the shower, this is the oil I put on. And I pray over myself while I'm putting it on. This one, I was going to change the bottle, but I don't think I am. This oil right here, that's my other prayer oil that I carry with me every day. Okay. And y'all, this ain't nothing new. I've been doing this. Listen, I told y'all I started doing all of this. We in 2026, October 2022. That's when I started that business. So it's been a building process, a rebuilding process. Okay? Because, baby, listen. I had lost everything. Do you hear me? Everything. and had to climb my way to getting it all back. Won't he do it? I'm telling you. You can't be patient with some of these jokesters. I wanted to say something else, but I'll be nice. Yeah, so I'm looking forward. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. And I'm excited about it. So I'm almost completely done with rebuilding my website. She said patients are in hospitals, not chat. Lord. Yeah. Yes. I gotta go get some rest. Because I have been doing a lot today. All week. For real, y'all. I can't even. I've been on the go all week trying to get stuff organized. It's not even all week. It's since I resigned from that job, baby. It's like my go mode kicked in. Like, okay, here we go. I ain't stopped since. I'm talking about I've been going and going and going and going. And then it's, man, I've been trying to get my stuff organized for programming stuff. And it's a process. Baby, it's a process. But one thing I can say, I love everything I do. Everything. Everything my hands is in. I love it. Yes. Yes, indeed. William, I'm going to drink the rest of this and another one of these and call it the night. I'm going to call it a night. Oh, I'm already hip. That's why I drink the water before I go to sleep. Yeah, the mind flows better. You rest better too. Mm-hmm. You might wake up and have to, go to the bathroom, but your mind gonna flow better too. I'm about to go, y'all. William don't say it was 3 times. That was the 3rd time. Y'all, it's 7:20. Yeah, you chilling. Yeah, see? Mm-hmm. You need that. It's good for the brain. It's good for the brain. Peace and blessings to you, JJ1, and all of the rest of you. William, don't start. Don't start. Polaris, we about to go. Good evening, darling. We getting ready to. Be blessed, nothing less. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining me and keeping it respectful in the chats. Hit the notification bell, okay? I'll be back in the morning to do the rising wisdom to start your day. All right. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Have a great night. Okay. William, enjoy the rest of your day. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm tired. Baby.